Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay. I'll tell you something that might ring a bell. Okay. Uh, this month, when I got my electricity bill, it was for the first time, it was 3,000 baht. Okay. I remember when I came here first, initially, and, I used to hardly put on the AC and all that stuff. It used to come 500 to 700 bucks. Then later on, when I got the AC put, it went to $1,000. It went to 1,500 when I got two ACs. And Wi-Fi came. Then slowly it went to 1,500. And then obviously when the baby came, it became 2,000. Then before you knew it, it was like 2,200. But for the first time this month, I've got the bill which is 3,000 plus. Okay, so from 500 baht went to 1,000, went to 1,500, went to 2,000, 2,200, stayed there for a year, and this first time it's come 3,000. And when I have now 3 ACs, I have a treadmill in the house, I have multiple machines, and wife also puts the AC, baby's there, television sets is there. So yeah, electricity usage is more. The fridge is bigger and all that. But one of the main reasons for this big jump from 2,000 to literally 3,000 is because the unit charge has been increased in Thailand. Okay. Now it's not just the electricity charge. Just now, as I was going through Facebook, there was a lot of Thai people, they speak in community groups and all that. And I'm a member of many Thai groups just to see what is happening. So where I buy my coffee from, it's like a Starbucks, but it's actually Amazon, which is a popular brand here in Thailand. And they put a notice up front that from today, from 1st of October, all the coffee that is being served there will increase by 5 baht. Okay, 5 baht, which may not sound very big for most people, but the coffee per cup is increased by 5 baht. Just to give you an idea how that would feel is like let's say, if you're in US or any other place, let's say, you are buying Starbucks for $10. Now it's $11. Something small. You may not feel it negligible. You may not feel it's a very big thing. It's pretty negligible. But if you actually calculate small changes everywhere, then it does come to a little bit more. I'll give you another example. I took my wife to Yayoi, Yayoi. Yayoi. Okay, Yayoi is a Japanese restaurant. Okay, part of one of the large chains here. So me and my wife, we normally go there, and they tend to have a special that is for husband and for a couple or for a family meal and all that. So we sometimes go there, and the food is kind of nice. They give you a Japanese soup, okay, clear soup. Then you get a steamy bowl of rice. You get a main dish that can be fish or pork or beef or chicken, okay, at the side. And then you get a couple of condiments. I don't know, you call it condiments, or it is like kimchi. You get pickled stuff, stuff like that. So it's a small plate, and it's, for one person, pretty full. It keeps you full. When me and my wife used to order it, I've been here on this island for 5 years. Initially, when me and my wife used to go there, we used to order one for me, one for my wife. It used to come to around 500 baht. And we would end up taking like a takeaway, like a doggy bag, you call it. So because there was still a lot of stuff left, and I don't believe in throwing food. So, and it would serve for half a meal, okay, for a single person. So if she would order fish, or I would order beef or pork or chicken or whatever, we would still have stuff left, at least a bowl full. However, now that we have a baby, so, when you take a baby, obviously you end up eating everything. So two people's dish. So say 200, 250, 250. Okay. But yesterday when I went there, yesterday, or day before, when I took my wife and we went there, uh, I, I got one plate for me. I got one plate for my wife. And we waited for the food to come. To our surprise, it looked really small. Like the beef before, when you take, it would be full. It literally looked like they just put one third the amount. Okay. Even the rice bowl, the bowl looked a little smaller. Okay. And I exclaimed to my wife, I said, this really looks small. Even she told me, yeah, it does look small. And I said, maybe because we are coming after some time. So me, my wife, and baby, we normally are full with just two meals. We ended up ordering another meal extra that was for baby and me. Okay. And then we ordered a side dish also. So overall, where before we used to feel full, a family of husband, wife, and baby with 500 baht, we ended up spending around 750, 800 baht. Okay. So I'm giving you in terms of the restaurant, which is like branded. My landlady, she operates a very cheap, small Thai restaurant where the same amount that I ate over there for 800 baht, maybe me and my wife and baby can eat for 200 baht or 300 baht. Okay, just exactly maybe one third the cost. But over there also, she has increased the price. Like before, it was 50 baht for one plate of chicken, okay, Thai chicken. Now it is 70 baht, okay. The watermelon that I normally have, before we used to order one large watermelon, it used to come to 80. Now it is 200, okay. Now, if you actually calculate all these small bits, okay, you begin to think, bloody hell, man. Everything is becoming slightly more expensive. Now, thankfully, we don't take a taxi and all that. But I noticed even the petrol before my scooter, it's a slightly big Forza. It's kind of slightly heavy. It used to get full with 220 baht. Now the actual cost is 300, sometimes 310. So now, thankfully for me, I'm earning slightly a bit more comfortable. Okay. I'm earning a little bit more. So I don't have to worry about, okay, the price of chicken going up or the price of rice is up or electricity. We can still live a pretty comfortable life. My wife doesn't have to worry a single thing. Okay. I don't have to worry. Baby doesn't have to. As long as I'm alive, I'm working, they don't have to worry. But if you actually calculate people who earn a fixed income, people who are, see, I'm earning like in US dollars and spending in Thai baht. But just imagine a person who is earning in Thai baht and having to spend like this. I mean, your purchasing power is seriously reduced. I did speak to a couple of people in India. I spoke to a couple of people in my WhatsApp groups. They said the prices of petrol has gone up. The prices of going in taxis has gone up. The prices of gym membership, buying stuff, everything, the prices have gone up. So inflation is, I guess, a reality that we'll have to face. And one thing, if you notice, in inflation, the prices always go up. The prices never come down. They always go up. So because of this, what is the solution? One solution is either you can start eating less, okay, or go for cheaper substitutes, or be smart in terms of how you spend. Or the second substitute is you have to start earning more. Now, obviously, if you're working as an employee, you can't just go and ask your boss, give me a raise, unless you're renegotiating a contract or you have a new job offer, okay? It's very easy for me or anybody else to sit down and lecture and give advice. Oh, invest in yourself and demand more and, develop your personal brand and, have multiple sources of income. It's very easy to give advice, but it's very hard to implement. It's like someone telling me, Loy, your YouTube channel, you give all these monotonous videos and same vanilla ideas. Do something creative and different, man. Start traveling and give us some exciting stuff. And it's very easy to say all this, but it's very hard to implement. Okay. So what is the solution? Yeah, well, obviously, cutting down costs, being smart about your expenses. But remember this much, there's only so much you can do in terms of cutting down your expense or saving. The only solution is to earn more. There's no other way. You have to earn more in order to survive. So the question is, how do you earn more? Now, obviously, negotiate a new contract. But I can tell you one thing. There is no way in the world you can ask for more, especially when there's nothing special about you why someone should pay you more. You can say, I have more experience, I have more skill. Yes, you might have more skill, but you need to know how to sell and market yourself. Okay? That's very important. You need to know how to sell and market yourself. And yes, you must invest in yourself. It can be, studying or getting a new degree. It can be higher education. It can be a certification program, or it can be having a coach and, asking them, train me how I can earn more. Like I tell people, whatever floats your boat. Okay. But I can assure you this much, that if you do not work with a sense of urgency and you start now, it's only going to get tougher. And as time passes by, it gets harder. See, like, for example, in my case, I don't need to go to the gym and keep fit and, lose weight. I don't have to. I mean, who the hell cares, man? Who's looking at me? What, on YouTube, who cares whether I have lost weight or gained weight or six-pack? They just want my content. But it is for me. And the reason why I want to lose weight is not only health, is not only having a sharper mind, but also it's a sense of discipline. Okay, I'll tell you, it's not easy to stay without food for 12 to 16 hours a day, and at the same time exercise, going to the gym, and at the same time walk on the treadmill for 1 hour. I try to make it as easy as possible by playing a video game when being on the treadmill, or getting up in the morning and first thing, going and doing my exercise. But at the same time, remember, the time that I spend for the gym and all these other things, it is eating into my time where I market and sell myself online or create content. So I need to balance it out. So I need to study, I need to learn, I need to deal with my clients. And that is where it proves to be a challenge, we all go through challenges, and you'll only experience this if you push your boundaries, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, whatever the case is. Because remember, bad times, when they come, they don't announce and they come. They'll never warn you, hey, listen, bad times are going to come, you're going to lose your job, or you're not going to earn so much, or you're going to be made redundant, or there's not going to be any demand for you. So you can't wait until then, because if that happens, then it's too late. So that is why, for someone like me who's not an employee, the only way to sustain and survive is to remain relevant. Okay. And that involves reading, studying, educating my mind, investing in new technologies. And, sometimes people feel, hey, it's unnecessary. Why are you buying all these things? Like, for example, this camera that I purchased, Insta360. I already have a camera here. I already have an iPhone. I have a GoPro. I have multiple cameras. But why did I think of this? Because I thought, if I buy this, maybe it'll make things convenient for me. And among all the purchases that I made, this turned out to be a very good purchase. And now I'm using it literally almost every day. So, that is what. But sometimes it may not work that way. Like, for example, I purchased this Samsung watch. This I got it for 50% off. Okay, the Samsung Galaxy Watch, and I use it, when recording, like I'm walking and doing the exercise, and it kind of motivates you to know how many steps. But before this, I purchased the Apple Watch, and I wanted to familiarize myself with technology. It turned out to be a major mistake. And I sold it for half the price, even after spending money breaking. I literally broke it because it was not working and it was giving me faulty this thing. So I thought by breaking it, they'll give me a brand new piece. But then they made it a big headache. That's another story. I purchased this Galaxy, the mini, iPad mini with the stencil. I purchased the Galaxy Tab with the pencil. This is with the pen. Now, why did I buy this? Because I need to familiarize myself with technology. I can't just say, nah, it's not needed. It's not only just the impulsiveness to buy. I need to keep myself relevant. Like, for example, I purchased the AirPods Max. I purchased the Pro. I'm trying to experiment and see, okay, if I put this, can I listen to a podcast better? Can I listen to music when I'm doing exercise better? I have, whether it's the Sony headphones, whether it's Apple headphones. There's another Q sound or something, which is much better. I use that for the gym. So, in fact, the Samsung Fold, which I purchased, I wanted to see would it improve my productivity, and lo and behold, it is improving my productivity. Although I still have to figure out how to use it. I know I'm giving you a lot of information here, but the point I'm trying to tell you is you need to figure out ways and means to become better. Okay, now obviously this is a good purchase. Yes, you need to have money, but it's useless if I don't put it to work. Now, for me, to improve my productivity, I have a computer here. I have a computer here. I have a computer at the back. This one is for gaming. This is for my main editing work. This is for recording videos. I have multiple laptops. So for me, it kind of motivates me, excites me. One day I can sit and make a video like this. One day like this, play a game. So do whatever floats your boat. Do whatever floats your boat. There were, in the earlier part of my career, that is maybe 10 years ago, I was not investing in all this technology. I was investing in coaching and mentoring. And for those of you who have followed my journey, know that I've literally spent $100,000 more than that for coaching, mentoring. Some were a mistake, just like how I invested in technology. Some were a mistake. Some gave me big promises but didn't deliver. Some others really gave me value. Today, the skills that I have of making these videos is thanks to those risks that I took. So overall, remember, it is all about growing and getting better. People tell me, Loy, how you were in your 30s, you're much better today. You're much better looking. You are more fit. You are more mature. In fact, people who have seen my videos 11 years ago, they say, man, how much you have grown. That is because I constantly push myself. And I'm pretty sure you're also doing the same. What you were earning 10 years ago must be much better today. But remember, you can't get in your comfort zone. Inflation is constantly just growing. Expenses are constantly increasing. Competition is just getting more and more. Things are becoming tougher by the day. So if you're not focused on yourself to improve and become better, take it from me, you'll be redundant very soon. You'll not be the creme de la creme. You'll be just like everyone else. And if you are like everyone else, you're just like one of the crowd, that is nothing but a massive red flag. That means you'll become like everyone else, and very soon you will be just left out. Nobody will care a damn. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. A couple of thoughts about life and expenses, inflation, earning more. I hope you got something worthwhile. And don't just go on, like they say, the information highway where you listen to podcasts and read books and you fool yourself into the right word for this is you create an illusion of knowledge, illusion of self-improvement. By listening to a video, a podcast, you don't become better. It is like me listening, watching exercise videos, listening to exercise podcasts, reading exercise books, but not doing any exercise. I need to physically go to the gym and do it. So do it, practice those skills. Only then you'll improve. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. All right. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and love to read what you guys have to say. All right. You guys take care. Ciao.